You wanted the best. You've got the best podcast. The hottest podcast in the world. The Chris Voss Show, the preeminent podcast with guests so smart you may experience serious brain bleed. The CEOs, authors, thought leaders, visionaries, and motivators. Get ready. Strap yourself in. Keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, because you're about to go on a monster education roller coaster with your brain. Now, here's your host, Chris Voss.
Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com. Hey, we're coming here from booth 61232 in Eureka Park down in CES 2023. We're interviewing Christian. Christian, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful, thanks. I mean, this has been a great CES so far.
There you go. So, Christian, give us a website for you guys on where people can go to find out more about you.
Well, it's very easy. It's called www.macaflight.com, which is MACAFLIGHT.com.
There you go. So, what do you guys do here at the show?
Well, we're presenting the future. That's it. This is what you see behind me is the future Formula One in the air. This is the first hydrogen-powered flying racing car. We've actually been implementing it since 2018. It started as a internal project at Airbus Helicopter in the south of France near Marseille, created by engineers at Airbus actually, stayed there for 2 years before it became a spin-off in 2020, November of 2020. At this point, we created a third-scale model, which worked perfectly, and decided to go for the full-scale model with pilot on board. What you see behind me is actually what it's going to look like. This is the version 2, actually, of the model itself. So this thing weighs 450 kilos. It's actually 5.5 meters long. If you want to go to pounds and feet, it's basically 18 feet, 950 pounds. It's going to fly at about 155 miles per hour. And it's actually going to fly at about 3 or 4 meters high. Okay?
Wow.
So it doesn't fly too high because people want to see it. But that's really important. We're very proud also to make it a very sustainable product, since 85% of what we use on that car is actually recyclable.
Wow.
Okay? It's very protective too. You cannot basically bang into each other if you're going to be two cars side by side. There's a very sophisticated AI system preventing from that. We're very proud of that too. And we're engineering the project with Red Bull Advanced Technologies. As you know, Red Bull is the number one in extreme sports, but it's also the number one in Formula One for the past 2 years. They have engineering teams that are absolutely incredible, and they help us, put together the entire project with other partners as well, like Sigilite Technologies, Kavak Engineering, and others. We plan basically to have a first model, which is called a demonstrator, by end of June of 2023 for Le Bourget. This is the number one air show on the planet at France, near Paris. And hopefully we can have the final product ready with hydrogen on board, fuel, by the end of 2024 with a fuel cell.
Nice. That sounds great. Is there, are there going to be teams, I guess, for all the things? Is there an oversight board like FIFA or something?
Well, the good news about what we're doing right now is that we're not the only ones doing it. Okay. We have other competitors, one in Australia in particular called Alada. They're really doing good. They actually started their project 2 years before we did. So they're already racing. Now, they're racing as autonomous cars. There's no pilot on board at this point. But they already have a racing series, which is great because it enhances basically the environment and it creates the ecosystem that we need to create the championships.
Nice. So this will be pretty exciting. How soon before we could see this on TV? We could see
by 2025, we hope we can launch the championship.
Wow.
And that you guys are going to be as excited as you can watch any motorsports on TV and any other actually media.
And they won't crash though, huh?
Well, hopefully it's not episode 1 of Star Wars where you see all those things crashing, those pod racers going all over the board. We don't think that's actually the normal way to do it, or the safest way to do it for that point. Plus, remember, if you want to fly those kind of things, you need a little bit of a permit to fly, certification. So really, you don't want to crash, at this point.
So the initial ones won't have a pilot? Will they eventually?
No, they will.
They will?
Yeah, the first project we have with pilot on board, It will be only electric. It won't be with hydrogen on board. The first demonstrator. The second one, coming about 2 years later, will have hydrogen.
This is pretty crazy. Well, it'd be exciting to see. Anything more we need to know about what you guys are doing here at CES?
Well, we have been extremely happy to see that we have an incredible mass of people coming to see us. I just want to let you know that it's still time for you to invest in the company because we're actually raising funds as we speak. So if you're interested in the project, hey, feel free to tell us, and we'll have you have some of the shares of this incredible project.
So are most of the consumers you're trying to reach out to, are they investors?
Some of them are investors. We launched a crowdfunding project about a couple of months ago, which is going really well. And some others are just people who want to try it out or want to have, like you, the possibility to see what's going to happen in the future in the media.
There you go. Well, it's been wonderful to talk to you, Christian. Anything more we want to touch on before we go?
Well, if you want to be part of the family, now's the time.
Okay.
There's a lot of media going on around. This is the latest, greatest model that we just presented at CES.
Okay.
Because last year we came, but we had an older model, and we're very excited to present this today.
There you go. So guys, come check it out. Eureka Park, booth 61232, Maca. You can find the future that's in the air at CES 2023. Thank you very much, Christian.
Thank you a lot. Take care.
You.
This is the future, remember.
There you go.